Hey, me, which is Gravy Crow Father here for another little video tutorial lesson for you tonight. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy. And staying safe and healthy kind of leads into the reason for the video tonight. It's going to cover the topic of protection. And this would mean, in essence, for protection for yourself, personal protection, and protection for your family members or your home. So when we have people over here, we have a lot of people that ask us about the way we have our home decorated. Now, in one of the earlier videos that I had, I took on a tour of our house. And if you watch that, you'll see how over there is my back door, and then up there is my front door. And over on each door, front and back, there is a broom or a besom. And also there's one, I know it's hard to see because it's dark right now, but there's one that's actually over the threshold of the entrance from the dining room to the living room, and that's a full-length handmade besom. And these are for protection. They traditionally are used for keeping negative energy out of your home. So we put one on our front door and our back door. And before we did, obviously what we would do is we would cleanse them and then say a little spell over them to help accentuate that particular protection that we want for the house as far as keeping negative energy out. One of the other things too that I think is on the video at one point in time too, over the front door, or excuse me, over the back door, is we have a horseshoe. Now it's not a true horseshoe. It is from an animal. It's from a donkey, and we found that to be a little bit more unusual than an actual horseshoe, but we do have a donkey's shoe over our threshold on the inside of the door. Now, those horseshoes are a little bit thinner instead of outward and around, but we use that for protection as well. So when it comes to your house, you can do many different things. Put your brooms on your windows or above your doors. I also explained at one point in time about putting black salt across your thresholds too. That should also help to keep and ward off negativity or anything that doesn't belong in your home from entering your home. Unfortunately, it doesn't always keep the people that you don't want from entering the home, but it may help to clear up some of that negative energy that they may be bringing in, either intentionally or inadvertently. So you have a couple different choices. You can, like I said, the brooms, the salt, the horseshoes. If you're more inclined to do so, you can create wards around your home just by designing what you believe to be a protective sign or sigil, and trace those, over the door frames. Or if you really want to get deep into it, you can actually paint or draw around the door frame, whether it's on the inside or the outside. You might get a little bit more questions about it if they're on the outside, but hey, who cares if you don't have anything that you want to worry about, and then don't. We haven't done that. It just would not be conducive to our home with all the animals in it, so we just don't. We just go with the brooms. So whatever you feel, and whatever way you think you would want to actually protect yourself, then go ahead and do it. Now, when it comes to personal protection, there's a lot of stuff that you can do and use. I'm just going to go over a few of them tonight. Actually, I'm going to harken back just to the home protection real quick. You can put up these dream catchers, or mandalas, sometimes as they're known, around your home over the windows. These are supposed to ward off negative energy and bad dreams coming in, a lot of times people put them above their beds to help keep the nightmares away, hence the name dream catchers. Um, these this one is one of multiple that one of our circle members made. She made one for every member of our circle, so she did a lot of work. I think she put together probably about 11, 12 of them for all the people that regularly come. So to the Sabbaths and celebrations. So yeah, she did a lot of work, and it's really beautiful. And you know, just the way that she did the weaving and everything. I don't think it's too complicated. I've never done it myself before, but I'm sure there are tutorials out there that will teach you actually how to create those dream catchers or mandalas. Personal protection. Again, as I said before, there are literally hundreds of ways that you can actually do something to protect yourself. I'm just going to go over some of the more common ones that you can do if you want to just start out with some of the simpler ones. First being oil. This is a Yule oil that was made by one of our circle members. It consists of pine, frankincense, sweet orange, cypress, juniper berry, and clove. And another member of the circle made up a lot of these bottles for all the other circle members for Yule back in 2018. But yes, if you feel that you would like to actually create an oil for yourself for personal protection, do so. Whatever you feel works best for you. Now, there are certain oils and fragrances that have a correspondence to personal protection. One of the ones that I find that I like to use a lot is the frankincense or the opium. Yeah, the opium. And I sometimes anoint myself with it. It could be the same oil that you use if you're wanting to do a self-initiation or dedication. So oil's an option. Also on that line of there, you can use crystals for yourself for personal protection. Probably one of the strongest and most commonly known ones is the clear quartz crystal. Actually, this is not clear, it's like the smoky, but crystals. One of the stones that I carry a lot with me all the time too is tiger's eye. I really feel that that one confers a lot of protection to me when I carry it with me. Then again, personal protection, if you wish, you can actually use the smoke of some sage and bathe yourself in it. Most of the time it's used for cleansing, but again, you can actually use the smoke of the sage to offer protection to yourself. Going right along with the sage, some Palo Santo. So you can actually light this up and let it burn and then get a good smoke going so that you can, take that and coat your body with it if you wish, or just over your head, and then envision that smoke actually filling or creating that barrier around your body for the protection. Another option you can do is if you have a favorite or a particular rune that you like more than other ones. This is an actual rune stone that came from a rune set. This is actually rose quartz. I had started to go along with teaching myself how to do rune readings. However, I dropped the bag and most of the rune stones that I had in there broke, so I just use this for an example and teaching purposes at this point. I need to get myself a better, more what do you call it? I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. A set of runes that won't break, So that was just because of my own stupidity one night. I was moving stuff around looking for a piece that went on the altar and dropped the bag. I was not happy. So a rune stone with, like I said, whatever symbol you prefer to have on it, whatever you feel that actually works best for you. And then another common one is actually creating a sigil. I know I went over sigils at one point in time in one of the previous videos too, but you can get yourself in the right frame of mind. Maybe have a couple of candles burning that are anointed with some oils of some type or some symbols, and then put your intent into it, and then you can draw a sigil if you wish. Now I'm just going to kind of doodle one up real quick here. It has no actual meaning for me right now at this point, because again, I'm just using this as a symbol or as an example, but you know, something real quick like that. And then if you wish, you could, you know, anoint that paper with some oil or with some smoke from sage or the Palo Santo, or just some incense, and add that extra intent and power to that particular sigil, and then carry it around with you wherever it is that you wish. And it should offer you the protection that you're looking for from, again, negative people, negative energy, protection from harm when you're going out for the day, whatever the case may be. So these are just some of, like I said, the more common objects that you can use as far as protection for your home or for personal protection. So homework, which I haven't done for you in a while. Go ahead and create a sigil for yourself and carry that around over the next few days and see how that works out for you. If you don't want to do a sigil, then get a hold of a crystal if you have. I know a lot of people already have them, so just use one that works best for you. If you have the oil, anoint the crystal with the oil if you can, without any fear of it actually corrupting or breaking down that crystal, because you don't want that to happen. If you have sage, take the crystal and run it through some sage smoke. Use combinations, because the better that you can put that intent and power into those objects, the better off that you'll be protected, whether it's on you at all times or not. And one of the most common ones that we use for personal protection, which is probably one you'll find that most people will have, is the pentagram. This one stays on me 24/7, in the shower, out of the shower, working, going to bed, going to school, going to work, school, not school, I don't go to school, holy cow. Work, wherever I go, this is always on me. I never take it off, ever, except maybe to clean it once in a while, because you definitely want to keep your jewelry clean. So, but yeah, many, many, many ways of giving yourself personal protection, and many, many ways of giving your home protection. Now, I know that Coastal Animist, you will have some other ideas of what we can be used for personal protection as well. I always like when you interject your information into these videos for something that I may not have covered or completely forgot about. So feel free, please, to put whatever it is that you think, or anybody that might have something that I missed, go ahead and please put that in the comments. I share that with everybody. It was greatly appreciated. A little bit of news here on the Reddit Intro to Wicca sub that I created. I am currently at 499 subscribers. I think once I hit that magic number of 500 and then get over that hump, I want to do another giveaway again. So keep watching for that, because as soon as the number hits that 500, we'll do another giveaway along the lines of something that I did for everybody else over the past, has it been year and a half already? Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, but almost at 500. Woo! All right, great. So, I hope everybody's getting a little bit of good information out of these videos, and hope everybody's going to have a good weekend. It is Friday night, so please stay safe, stay healthy, give yourself some protection, and blessed be everybody. Graybeard Crowfather signing off.